So what's the biggest block to innovation and creativity in large companies? It's definitely not lack of talent. It's not lack of resources. It's definitely not lack of ideas. It's culture, institutional muscle memory, the way how we've always done things. And that culture gets weighed down by overcaution, by processes, by legacy habits. And in the world that, agility and bold leadership are not a nice to have anymore, it's absolutely fatal, because what suffers most in this culture is the customer, the end user, where all the money comes from. The whole being, the whole purpose of the organization starts very slowly disappearing from view. I'm not here to give frameworks or theory or strategy. I'm just here really for audiences to hold up a mirror using my own story. Because I built Coffee Republic, the UK's first coffee bar chain, and we scaled it from 0 to 100 in 5 years. But all we had, the only asset we really had going for us, was that I was a customer myself. I wanted to drink skinny lattes every day myself. We were clueless, we had no resources, very little money, had no idea what we were doing. We kept getting rejection after rejection. But in a way, our fuel was everything we looked at was through the customer lens. But then I could see something happened as we grew bigger, as we became more corporate. This drift happened very, very slowly. Suddenly, all this came between us and the customer. Processes came in, busyness, comfort admin. We hired people with great CVs, but with their great CVs and experience came the sort of know-it-all culture. Whereas before we were all clueless, we were learning, we were asking stupid questions. Before we had no money, no resources, so we were super creative. The more money came in, the less creative we got, the less scrappy we got, the less we started experimenting. And with that comes fear of doing things differently. And it's almost the human, the connection we had with customers shut off, and they just became a PowerPoint presentation. They were just a spreadsheet. So instead of building something we loved, we were just running something with absolutely no purpose, no idea where we were going. And I used to think that was only my problem. But I've spoken to over 500 large companies and I've studied them. And actually this is the drift that happens when companies get big. Every company says they're customer-centric. Every company says customer first, we care about customers. But do they really mean it? They could have printed on the walls, have it in their documents, in their mission statement. But how much do they really feel it? Are they customer first or are they system first, KPI first? In this world of AI, everyone's panicking about disruption. But what we seem to forget is that with all this panic, with all this noise, there is absolutely one constant out there, and it's always been out there. And that's the customer. And that customer doesn't care about your internal systems and what you're improving internally. The customer is just waiting for you, waiting for your attention, waiting for you to solve the problem. And that's the common thread. That's the cohesion. That's the growth story of a great team.